Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to another television review, as today I'm here to review the third episode of the second season of The Mandalorian. And if you have not seen my reviews of the previous two episodes of The Mandalorian, make sure and go and check those out. And look, there was a good amount of people that did not like the last episode of The Mandalorian because they thought it was a bit of a waste. It was kind of a filler episode. I personally had fun with it, but I think those people that weren't a fan of the last episode because they kind of thought it was a waste, I think they're going to enjoy this one. I think they're going to enjoy this episode a lot more than the previous one. And I personally had a blast with this episode. And I mean, you want to talk about surprises. I mean, this episode is just filled with those. We get to learn some more lore about the Mandalorian that could potentially have a big impact on the character of the Mandalorian. We also get some great Baby Yoda comedic bits that I personally really enjoyed, and I thought they worked. And Baby Yoda's interaction with the Mandalorian, it just gets better and better. But now what I'm going to start to do with these Mandalorian reviews is that the first half of the review I'm going to give my non-spoilery thoughts like I just did, and then towards the second half of the review I'm going to go into my more spoilery thoughts of the episode, just because it's really hard to talk about these episodes without spoilers and to really get into them. So if you haven't seen this episode of The Mandalorian, go check it out, and then once you have seen it, come back and watch the rest of this video. And now let's get into my spoilery thoughts of this episode of The Mandalorian. Now, to me, one of the most shocking parts of the episode was when those pirates that the Mandalorian meets, which I wasn't expecting to see pirates in this episode at all. But when they pushed Baby Yoda into that underwater Sarlacc pit looking thing there, and that moment, I just had my jaw to the floor. I was just like, no, why did you do that to that poor little predator creature thing there? That's so adorable. But that moment then led to the arrival of Bo-Katan and her other two buddies there. And look, I'm not too familiar with the character of Bo-Katan, just because I haven't seen much of Clone Wars. However, I do recall seeing her in what I have seen of Clone Wars, and I think Katie Sackhoff did a fantastic job playing her in this live-action format. And when she brought up to the Mandalorian about this lone Jedi on another planet, I was like, I think she's talking about Ahsoka, which she actually was, so I could pat myself on the back there. But that's pretty exciting stuff there. I'm sure we'll see Ahsoka in the next episode, maybe at the end, I don't know, but I feel like we will see her in the next episode. And we finally got to see Moff Gideon for the first time this season in this very episode, but he was in hologram form, however. And Giancarlo Esposito, he just brings that demanding presence, like the same demanding presence that he brought in Breaking Bad. I mean, he's pretty much perfect for this role of Moff Gideon. And overall, I was a big fan of this episode. Probably my favorite, I don't know. It's between this one and the first episode. And rest in peace to Baby Yoda's crib. Gonna miss that guy, and I'm sure a lot of people are. But with that being said, tell me down in the comment section below of what you think of the third episode of the second season of Mandalorian, and where does it rank amongst the 3 episodes that I've released thus far. And don't forget, you can also follow me at The Kid Critic on Instagram and at Kid Critic on Letterboxd. You can also check out my new short film by pressing the link down in the description below where it says my new short film. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because that is very important. And as always in every single video, look out for the next video or review. And peace.